So, in today's video, I want to talk about the importance of waking up. I've already spoken about that. I want to help you wake up and help you find your routine, find your time of waking up. Because for each and every person, it may be different. Okay, I've tried. The day I woke up at 4:30 a.m. Yesterday, I woke up at the same time, 4:30. But the day before that, I woke up at 3:30. The day before that, I woke up at 5. So it fluctuates. And a week ago, I was like sleeping at 3 p.m. till like 8 p.m. and I was working all night and all morning, and I would go to sleep through the afternoon. That was horrible, bro, for my sleep quality, sleep efficiency, for my overall happiness. I was really unhappy. Like, yo, that routine did not stick for me. Like, it was cool the first few days, but then it got old real quick. So what I like to do is just genuinely sleep at night. Now, yes, yesterday I went to sleep at 9 p.m. and I woke up at 4:30 a.m. right now. And honestly, I really kind of like it this way, if I'm being honest. I like it's like I don't need to be awake late at night, you know? Like, so many people think that they are this night owl and they will work up to 2 a.m. It's much better to wake up at 2 a.m. than go to sleep at 2 a.m. I'm gonna explain why, at least in my opinion. But hey, if this works for you, go for it. But at night, there's less and less distractions. Most people go to sleep at like 10 p.m. So after midnight to 6 a.m., I would say midnight and 6 a.m. Between this time, that's the best time to work. Yes, but then again, you also want to sleep when it's dark outside. Your circadian rhythm in terms of sleep needs that. This is what I'm gonna say. I suggest going to sleep early, because what's the point in being up until like 10 to 11 p.m. when all of your friends are still awake at that time and they are still able to distract you? You know, they are still gonna send you Instagram reels, your girlfriend might call you. People are still awake to distract you. So that's when I go to sleep at like 6, 7 p.m. whenever I get home from the gym, etc. Whenever the sun is starting to go down, and now it's winter time, so I'm probably gonna go to sleep like fucking 5, 6, 7 p.m. and wake up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. And this is what works better for me, to be honest. I've been doing this for the past 4 days, and this works so well, because when you work all night, right? You pull all nighter from 8 p.m. to 6 a.m. the second day. It's like you're so fucking exhausted, because throughout that time, you can't take breaks to go outside, to go on a run. I mean, you can, but it's also, in my neighborhood, it's not really safe to go on a run when it's dark, the type of people in my neighborhood. So I don't do that. However, whenever I wake up at 4, I work up until 7 or 8, because your brain can only focus for like 2 to 3 to 4 hours. Some people maybe 5 or 6. But you're gonna see yourself paying less and less attention, remembering less things, your brain not functioning the best. So after a few hours, you need to take at least a 20-minute break, 30-minute break, go on a walk, go on a run, meditate, journal, read, or something, do some push-ups, and then get back to it. You need something to refresh, take a cold shower, whatever. And so I always like to go on a run at 7, 6, 7, 8 p.m., something like that. So depending, if I wake up at 3, I'm gonna go on a run at like 6. If I wake up at 5 as today, I'm gonna go on a run like 7 or 8. And this is what works well best for me. Also, the best reason why to go on a run in the morning is because it's still cold. And it's like the same benefit as cold showers, cold exposure, genuinely. Also, it's not even cold after you get to running. It's only like the first minute or two until your body warms up, and then you're not cold at all anymore. I'm not gonna forbid you from trying the night owl phase. That's what I called it, the night owl, when you work all night and all morning and you go to sleep in the afternoon. And I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be fun for a couple of days, but after a week, you're gonna get so fucking tired of it, bro. After even like 5 days, 4 days, I was like fucking pissed off at it. I was like, man, okay, nah, this is not fun anymore, bro. Like, I want to go to the gym in the afternoon. I want to go to the gym because I used to go to the gym at like 6 or 7. Nah, I would go to the gym like very fucking early. Like, I would go on a run firstly, like at 5 or 6, as soon as a little bit of sun came up. Then I would go immediately to the gym, 7, 8, 9 a.m. Then I would get home from the gym and I would just fucking fall asleep at 12 p.m. here, 1 p.m., etc. Yeah, I don't like that. I like being in the city even like in the evenings at like 5 p.m., 6 p.m., go to the gym at 3 p.m. in the afternoon. I personally prefer that because Pardubice in Czech Republic here, it's a beautiful city. And I just personally prefer that. But I also believe that waking up early is what, like, you feel like a soldier almost. My dad was in the army. They woke up at 4 a.m. In the majority of armies, they wake you up when it's still dark outside. So you feel like a soldier, kind of. It's like you take that pride in you. So I'm not trying to pitch you to go to sleep early and wake up early. Do whatever works best for you. And I'm just giving you a disclaimer. In my opinion, the night owl phase, that's, in my opinion, that's not worth it. It's really, like, even mentally tiring, because what do you do if you take a break? What do you do to refresh? Scroll on TikTok, watch some YouTube video. Like, honestly, what can you do to refresh? Maybe take a cold shower, or go in the backyard and meditate in the cold shirtless for that 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Those are some options, but honestly, I didn't feel like a human, if that makes sense. Like, if this was just a couple of days that I had to do it, yeah, but I was trying to make it a period, which did not work long term, bro. The night owl phase does not work more than a week or two. Even more than a week, I could not imagine myself doing that, because it's not fun. It's fucking depressing. Like, you go to sleep in the afternoon. It's like, man, like, yes, you have the benefit of nobody's distracting you, because in the afternoon every one of your friends is awake. But in the afternoon, I go to the gym. I don't use my phone there, and a lot of people like have the problem that they see a notification, or they see that I've got like 4 new messages, and they need to click it. They need to open it. It's like, if you get rid of that addiction, I can see that I've got 5 new messages from 5 different people. And yeah, okay, I'll leave that for 7 p.m. I'll open all of them at once. This is called batching, where, let's say you got some dirty clothing. You wouldn't put it in the washer immediately, right? You got a little bit of dirt on your shirt. You take it off and you put it in the bin. You don't put it in the washer and just wash that one t-shirt. You pile a couple of clothing. I don't know how you guys call that in America, etc. But it's that thing over there. That's where I put my dirty laundry, right? So I put like a couple pieces of clothing and I wash them all together, right? That's called batching. The same you should do with your messages, because honestly, I feel like you're a fucking retard if you have your notifications on in the first place. And second of all, you should batch your messages. You should not reply to them as soon as possible. Like, yeah, maybe if it's a business partner or anything that you need to reply quickly, if it's an emergency, yeah, sure. But honestly, if it's just your girlfriend, if it's just a friend of yours that wants to talk about some shit that happened in his life, you can batch those in the evening and just reply fast. Also, I know it's just chit-chatting about bullshit, but that's a topic for another video. Waking up early is also waking up at different times that other people do. This is the whole point of it. Doesn't matter if you go to sleep in the afternoon, you wake up at night. Doesn't matter if you wake up at 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the morning when it's still dark outside. You need to wake up before your friends, before your girlfriends, before your parents wake up. You need to wake up before all of them. As soon as they are awake, they're gonna want to distract you. Majority of people actually, they are lonely and they want to distract you. They want some companionship. And yes, you should build the skill of seeing the new messages and ignoring them for now. But then again, a lot of you struggle with that. So rather than putting more fuel on the fire right now, how about you wake up when nobody's gonna text you, etc. You wake up at this early time in the morning. You work all morning. You get your notifications closed. Bro, let me show you something. So I've got all of my phones in airplane mode. So if you take a look over here, this one is in airplane mode. This one is in airplane mode, and this one is in airplane mode too. Wait a second, fucking help. Yeah. You see, all of my phones are in airplane. Why is that? It's because I don't want to be distracted, even if somebody is awake right now at 5:30 a.m. Even if I'm not gonna allow anybody to distract me, right? None of my friends. The fact that I do not allow people to distract me just signals that I respect my time. Bro, fucking camera, fucking focus. Bro, did it focus on me? Yeah, okay. You need to respect your time too and not allow people to distract you. So the easiest way to do that is genuinely to ignore the messages. But again, for somebody, it's not easy because they have this addiction to notifications and they need to open it. But then again, when you wake up, when everybody is not awake, that's probably the best time to wake up, honestly. That's like nobody even can distract you. Even in real life, your mom can't invite you to breakfast or tell you to come to lunch with us or anything. This is, in my opinion, the best way to get the most work done, the biggest productivity hack. There's no distractions at 3 a.m., 4 a.m., maybe even 5 a.m. in a lot of times. If you want to wake up at midnight and work till 6 a.m., yes, you get the maximized 6 hours of work. The vast majority of people cannot work 6 hours and be fully focused. They cannot. If you take 20-minute break after the 4th hour, you'd be more productive than if you would work the 6 hours without break. Now, that's another topic for another video, but I hope this will help. Anyhow, guys, one more thing. If you want to get in shape this year, this winter arc, if you want to call it a winter arc season, if you want to get in shape and you want to get shredded, you want to get that six-pack this winter, and you also want to forge your mind to be fucking clear-minded, to not have this fucking brain fog, to be focused on work way better, to be able to remember things better, to increase your testosterone, to improve all these areas of your life. You might want to check that first link in the description. That's Biomastery, where I'll tell you how to master your mind, master your physique, master your body, master your spirit. I teach you all of that. So you might want to check it out, see if it's anything for you. And with that in mind, guys, drink your morning coffees and have a beautiful morning.